Hello, hello, beloveds. Hello, and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. This is your girl, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, founder of the Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Publishing. Are you ready for the forecast for this week? So this week we're entering with the energy of the full moon and eclipse in Scorpio. So we're still going to feel the effects of it probably all week, I am sensing. And, if you're not familiar with eclipse season or just the energy of eclipse, it's very transformational. It really brings your awareness to the parts of you that has been eclipsed or hidden or blinded over, if that makes sense. It brings all of that to light so that you can make that decision to whether heal it, transform it, let it go, release it, right? But either way, you bring it to the forefront, or, with the help of the divine energies, we're able to bring it to the forefront so that we can have that decision. Anything that might be holding you back from that next level, that next opportunity, that next step, right? All of that will be coming up so that it can be healed or released or reactivated, reintegrated, whatever it needs it to do. So this week is very powerful, and I'm bringing in the beautiful keepers of light to who are the ascended masters to really come in and guide you through this week so that you can take advantage of as much as possible with this powerful energy that we're experiencing this week. So I'm not going to talk too long about it, but I would love to hear from you. What is coming up for you? What has been coming up for you? In all areas of your life, or I should say, which area of your life is screaming at you right now? That's probably where the transformation is happening. That's probably where the alchemy is happening at this moment. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to what is going on around you, within you, and also in your dreams. All of that will give you a clue as in what is being transformed in your life right now, and the invitation for you, because everything that the universe offers us is an invitation, because we have that free will thing, right? We can choose to say, yes, I accept this invitation, or we can say no. It's all dependent on us, right? So what is your invitation this week? Well, let's bring in the ascended masters to kind of get clarity on that. Before we move into the messages, just close your eyes. Let's do our centering. Begin to breathe into your heart, breathe into your body. And go ahead and ask heaven and earth to merge within your heart. So see that light pillar coming from above into your heart, and another light pillar coming up from below into your heart center. And see all those two lights merge within your heart. And at this time, go ahead and call in your higher self to come into your heart. Call in your beautiful divine posse to surround you in a golden circle of light. And breathe into the space of centeredness, connected, support, guidance. Go back into your heart and see all three lights. Will be one from above, the Divine Father, one from below, the Divine Mother, and then the light of your own divinity, which is represented by your higher self. See all three lights merge within your heart. And when they do, they just kind of expand and create a beautiful crystalline bubble of light all around you. And just breathe in this wisdom. Let it seep into every cell within your body. And from this place, go ahead and ask, who is here for my highest good to guide me through these powerful times? Who is here for my highest good to guide me through this powerful time? 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, open your eyes, taking a deep breath in, and set the intention to open to receive that which is here to guide you and bless you and support you. All right, let's see here. All right, so are you ready? If you received one this week, you are working with Serapis Bay. I love this ascended master. I have such a huge crush on him. It's like him and Archangel Michael, which if you guys have heard me talk about them before. Serapis Bay, and it looks like if you chose one, this week, there's an alchemy of ascension happening, and he's going to help you do that. So here is the message from him. First, if you don't know about Serapis Bay, just a little bit about him. And then real quick, this card, it says, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Move into your true self. So this is what the ascension this week for you pertains. It's about you moving into your true self. So there's going to be some revelation and integration going on, right? And then rise above the darkness. The light is there. There's always light within the darkness, just like there's dark within the light. It's a balance thing, right? So, okay, so a little bit about Serapis Bay. Serapis Bay is the light keeper in charge of ascension. He once served as a priest in Luxor, Egypt, helping those passing on to cross over into the light. Now he is a presence we can all call on in order to ascend. Ascension means rising up. It reminds us of the story of Christ being resurrected after death. This means that Serapis Bay can guide us from the lowest state of being back to the light. His energy is almost like that of a phoenix, which one of the animals that represents Scorpio is the phoenix, and the first animal that represents Scorpio is the scorpion, of course. It's really cool, right? His energy is almost like a phoenix, giving us the support to move out of our own hell or darkness into a space that supports our growth. Here's his message for you. The stars cannot shine without darkness. The stars cannot shine without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma or depression, but this is a new beginning. Become aware of growth. There's always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it. And so it is. Number one, Serapis Bay, ascension, moving from darkness into light, moving from a lower state of consciousness to a higher state of consciousness, expansion, rising up like the phoenix. Are you ready? Okay, let's move to card number two. Yes, it is. All right, so if you receive two, you are working with a beautiful Kalima this week, which means that you're going to be working on your fears, because when Kalima comes in, you will be facing your fears and she will be helping you to cut the heads off your fears. Get rid of the illusion so that you can begin to see the true light that you are. So here's the card. Kalima, facing your fears. And this card, it says, major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So Kalima is really going to be helping you to remove the load, remove the heaviness that is keeping you dense and keeping you stuck in that place that you're at that is making you miserable, so that you can rise up higher. So here's a little bit about Kalima. If you're not familiar with Kalima, which I hope you are, because she's powerful, but most people are afraid of her. And she is not one to be afraid of, but she is the most powerful ally you can have on your team, right? Because she helps you break through those fears and illusions that pop up and hold you back, right? So Kalima is the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. Again, the energy of death and rebirth, which is Scorpio energy. She brings old cycles to an end so we can experience transformation. She is a strong, fierce, fiery, and powerful image of the divine feminine. Many have been intimidated by her, but she is mother energy. Oh, it was so hot here, and the clouds, it's like really windy now, and it's like all, I hope it rains. I'm so excited. I hope it rains. Okay, so I got distracted by the beautiful, just it's like nice wind, the cool breeze outside because it was hot. So, and it's like overcast now. So, okay, let's come back. Maybe it's Kalima starting declaring, right? Okay, so many have been intimidated by her, but she is a mother energy and therefore completely loving. She's like a fierce mother protecting her child from harm. She has a dark energy like the night sky, but it consumes fear and leaves only love. She is the twin flame of God Shiva and has even been known to slay his ego so that he can reveal his true loving self. So here's her message for you this week. This is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there. But this is space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kalima to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. Thank you, beloved Kalima, for coming in for us this week. I have a feeling this is my card is really resonating with me, and I love working with her. There's so many things that as humans we either get bombarded with that hold us back, or sometimes these are things that we're not even aware of and they're holding us back. I don't have time for that. I don't know about you. I don't have time for that. So working with beautiful ascended masters like beloved Kalima, I'm able to release these things that are like back here and the illusions that are holding me back that I'm not even aware of, right? So important. So thank you, beloved Kalima. Hopefully at least this image doesn't scare you. Unless she's doing her dance and she has her warrior face on, right? Yeah, I love that. Okay, let's move on to number 3. So if you receive 3, you are working with Lady Portia today. Immediately when I look at this card, I know there's going to be an element of the violet flame coming in. So it's more clearing, right? This card is about divine order. And this card says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So a little bit about Lady Portia. This powerful goddess is a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. As a lord of karma, she also regulates the law of cause and effect. She helps us recognize the impact of our judgments, choices, and actions on ourselves and the world. She is the twin flame of Saint Germain. No wonder, it's like there's going to be that violet flame. And of course, you can tell, they share that same ray, the violet ray. And Saint Germain, is one of my pals, my divine posse, right? I love him. I also have a crush on him too. I have a lot of, crushes on these powerful, angelic, ascended master beings. And I know it's because energetically I'm connected to them. Like their codes are within me. So I have that familiarity, right? And they're just so handsome and beautiful. Like, seriously. If you haven't seen a picture of beloved Saint Germain, just look at it. Or even, Michael, how he is depicted, right? Okay, so let's move forward. Together, these twin flames can work as overseers of legal situations. Justice is an energy that's about honoring everyone involved rather than punishing bad behavior. Lady Portia helps us to do what is right morally and spiritually for our soul's growth. So here's her message for you. If you receive 3, this week is about divine order, about divine justice. And she says, right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the highest state of truth. Act from the heart. See the other person's point of view and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from this situation. And if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering round to honor everyone involved. Ooh, if you receive this card, you're getting some resolution happening this week for you. And this might be a physical resolution or spiritual resolution. So be open for that. But this is a powerful card. And actually, I invite everyone this week to really invoke the violet flame and work with the violet flame to help you, release that denseness, that the heaviness that is holding you back. So you can make more room for light to come in, more room for who you are to come in. So such beautiful allies coming in to support us. We have the handsome Serapis Bay. We have beloved Kalima, the warrior, the fierce, powerful Kalima. And then we have the beautiful Lady Portia bringing in the violet flame to really help assist us this week, right? Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. So which one of these resonated with you? Did the message resonate with you? Sometimes when you hear these messages or when you see the picture of these ascended masters, you might be pulled to them without even knowing why, right? Especially if you hear the message, you're like, I don't think that's going to be something, right? Because they know they know something that we don't know, right? So be open to receiving it. You don't know what is coming up tomorrow or the next day or in the future. So be open to receiving that. Okay. All right, my loves. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Taking a deep breath in and out. Thank your own divine guidance. Thank the Ascended Masters for showing up to be with you. Yes, just taking a deep breath in. And let's just invoke the violet flame right now to come and surround you. I'm seeing like a violet, silver, and gold flame to just come in and aid in our ascension this week, in our release, in our facing our fears, in, what word am I looking for? In moving through divine justice to close chapters in our lives. Taking a deep breath in. As I now call beloved Portia and beloved Saint Germain and the Legion of the Violet Flame to come through and to be with all of us, to move in front of us and clear the path for us, to move behind us and to cut away anything that might be dragging us backwards, to move into the left and right side and just remove anything that might be in our way. Oh. Receive, receive, receive. Feel, see, sense that violet, that silver, gold, violet flame anchor within your heart and just set your heart ablaze and just moving through every cell within your body. Also clearing and activating and also raising your frequency as well. After this, make sure you go drink some water, okay? Hydrate yourself so that they can receive more of the light. Beautiful. It is done. It is done. It is done. Ah, it is done. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. As always, let me know how this resonated with you. Share this with your friends and loved ones who you might think that they might need, that support this week. And of course, also, I'm still receiving applications for my 2 multi-author books, Oracle and the Book of Activations. So if you or anyone you know are interested in sharing your story in any of or both of the books, just send me a message and we can get you all set up. All right, my loves, from my heart to yours, as always, have a good one.